Morning. Let's see what we have going on today. Very eventful bank holiday, I'll be honest. Morning. Man, we had an eventful bank holiday. This morning I was watching Amazing. Which company? Congratulations, man. Congratulations. At some point, I'm gonna start trading again some prop firms, but once we have volatility right now, it's not quite worth it. Fivers, yeah, I never used them, but congrats, congrats, congrats. Mm-mm. This morning I wanted to buy this dip over here, and yeah, a move too late. A move too late. Now we're gonna open, and it's almost impossible for me to find any buying opportunities. So we're gonna have to be patient. But congrats on your payout. I'm curious how much did it cost for everything? I mean, account challenge, account activation, and everything. I'm checking their website now. Quick start. Okay, but I don't want to log in. I just want to see the pricing. Funding programs. Okay, so they have bootcamp, high stakes. So for 5K, you need to make 5%, which is $250, right? And it's gonna cost you 39. Yeah, this is the one that I'm having a look at right now. Oh. So you can make 500, you can lose 500, you need to profit to 50. No, I apologize. You need to profit 400 and then to 50. And then you get refunded on your first payout. Interesting. And you get a $5 cashback reward if you pass step one. I mean, for small traders and crypto and whatnot, I think it's interesting, but they don't have anything futures, right? Unfortunately, stock trading, they have something stock trading, but what's that? Day trade, disciplined, flexible, disciplined. What can I trade? Yeah, complicated, but I guess to each its own. Yeah, they have indexes, right? Indices or index or ETFs, how they call them. Yeah, I mean, any option is good as long as it's not expensive. Man, this move is too early. I did not consider buying this, I'll be honest. Yeah, we're not gonna have a chance at a good trading day, I guess. Yeah, that was my ultimate profit target. Now there's nothing for me to do. 22,097 was my profit target for today. Mm-mm. Next target is 137. But after the consolidation period that we had, this morning is very aggressive. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I'm happy the channel helps, and I'm happy people keep on coming back. It keeps me motivated because I'll be honest, since I started this new challenge, it's been extremely difficult for me mentally due to the fact that we've been consolidating and I was used to at a different pace, like getting payouts, making 3,000 a day, and now switching back to micros, to one micro, and trying to build up the account. Some struggles on in my personal life as well. It's just like this trading period, it really challenged me as a human. I had a conversation last night with my girlfriend. She's a psychologist as well, so uh, she's extremely helpful. And yeah, she told me that for me, I take trading so seriously that a bad day of trading can affect me mentally the next day, and that starts a snowball effect. So I need to start working on that. So 9:30 came with a lot of volatility. Let's focus a bit on the price action. I'm bullish for the day. So let's move to micros here. Any other day I would just buy this low and just ride it higher. Not gonna lie. Any other day. So orientation is bullish, but I need to wait another 10 minutes to see what the price action wants to do. Let's look a bit at the regular trading hours. So see, we just opened up, we took the high and we left this big gap, and basically this breaker over here, we touched the new week opening gap. What I would like for us to do now, just come back a bit lower, take off some of this buy side and then move higher, or at least take this low again, because right now we're too high for us to buy. I still believe we're going to be bullish until otherwise. So yeah, let's check over here. So we opened, this is the opening range. We touched the upper quarter of it, 18. Basically by taking this liquidity, it's touching the half of it, but I don't think we're into that today. I believe today we're just gonna take 135 and everything above. Like, we just need to find a buying opportunity and fast, because this is gonna run. However, I'm not gonna chase price. Sorry, I was looking at a different day. Shorting this, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't like trading London. I like trading the daily range, which happens between 8:30 and 4 p.m. But yeah, good luck to you if you find an edge in London session. Just run with it. If you see that something works, uh, don't try to complicate things and keep on doing it. Sometimes I used to do that as well. I was getting good at one strategy and then I was trying to add some pieces of myself and it was not working because it was too early. But yeah, try things out, test yourself, see what works, what doesn't. We have an SMT with ES. ES basically just took the high. Let's check the highs over here. Left relative equal highs, which is extremely interesting. This is something I want to see. The more sell side we take, the better. And I believe this is where ES is gonna head right now. So yeah, this is a manipulation. They're leaving relative equal highs over here, and I like that. And we have SMT as well with Nasdaq. So let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait until 9:45. Hello Watson. Hello Watson. I started the stream and nobody was here, and I was like, ominous. But then everyone came back, so I feel better now. Yeah. But yeah, we're bullish. Let's just be a bit patient. If Nasdaq is running too fast, we still have ES running behind a bit. So we can buy that. Because Nasdaq is running. Nasdaq is running. Have you checked the news? I check now. Lately, I check CNBC for news. Yeah, I used to use Yahoo Finance, but CNBC always shows like the biggest news on the front page. You don't have ads and things like this. Okay, so delaying Iran strike and some rumors about rate cuts brought all this bullishness. $135 the next target, but I'm not gonna buy anything now. Let's wait a bit more. 58, 53. All I'm thinking is if we consider buying this here, we left these relative equal lows, which I don't like. We buy this. I just want to check the stop loss. It's only 27. Okay. Might be an interesting attempt for those relative equal highs at 72. And if, and only if, the price action is moving into our favor, we can add one more. But yeah, it seems that it's running fast. It has an agenda today. Has an agenda today. We let relative equal lows here, kind of. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it. We're not gonna chase price. Most probably some other movies in store, and I'll be honest, like days like this they're not happening as often as you think. So if I'll be starting to chase price it every day, I'll be in big trouble. So yeah, if it wants to run without us, it is what it is. I'm not gonna do much about it. So yeah, let's cancel. Let's wait. Let's go back to Nasdaq. We have SMT with ES, so we have reasons to buy. It's just too fast for us. Too fast. And I don't just feel comfortable buying at the highs, aiming for 20-30 points. Or plus 70 on the day already. So let's be patient a bit. We just had the manufacturing index, but yeah, 10 o'clock we have some low impact news, nothing to worry about. 135 is the next target for Nasdaq. This was not even touched here. The only ideal would be for us to stagnate at this price, wait for this 5-minute fair value gap to be touched and formed, because we still need to finish this 5-minute candle, and then have a potential buy inside this fair value gap with the low stop loss at 22 and 83.25, unless they just rush it as they seem they are. Even if you want to buy, yes, like look at this liquidity left here. It's ridiculous. We have low, high, lower, low, higher, high. This is a breaker. So let's check what we can do about this one. If we buy, I'm buying 66 for 72, that's just $22. I want to buy that. It's only $22, man. If it wants to run without us, that's fine. I just have a strict policy of not buying fair value gaps after we took highs. It is what it is. My initial thought was for me to buy 66.25 and have stop loss inside this order block at 61.50. But that would give me only 1-to-1 risk reward, so it's not worth it. I know we might reach 162 on Nasdaq as well, because the new day opening gap was not touched this week. So yeah, let's be patient a bit. Would be beautiful right now to have a meltdown on Nasdaq, ES to follow, and for ES to touch this fair value gap. That would be a good buy. And this is the first presentation for fair value gap as well, so let's make it yellow. But see, that would have been a good idea. Let's see if it's gonna hold. We keep it for studying. I'm gonna take note of it if it works or not. And this is the first presentation for value gap for Nasdaq. Yes, I think it's gonna run with it, to be honest. Yeah, it was a good buy. It depends at the same time, because if you look on the daily, there is a lot of liquidity up here. So if we believe the daily range is gonna be a huge one, we have reasons. Plus, we have relative equal highs in place. We have a lot of reasons. It's just I would like to buy in a place of discount, and we're already at the one, two, three, third standard deviation. Took most of the liquidity, so yeah, let's be patient for something better. Let's see how we react of this first presentation. Fair value gap. Yep, this one. I'm wondering what if I buy it and I put 83. I hope I'm gonna move faster. But this is also breaking market structure. I should have been more patient, but it's only 28 bucks, so it's okay. And it's also Friday. That's the thing that worries me. This is what I did not take into consideration. 62. I wanna touch that new presentation. If the new day opening up, if that's gonna happen, because this can be a very beautiful short right now that I might miss. I like what is happening. If we take this liquidity and then we form a bullish breaker and we tend to go higher, I'm gonna look for long still. And I can show you why here as well. So the main idea would be for the next 10 minutes for us to drop down. At 10 o'clock we have a wick and then we move higher. Yeah, exactly, like this type of meltdown. Meanwhile, we leave relative equal highs and yeah, we turn bullish basically afterwards. Let's see how that can play out. No opportunity for us to short here. I would have done it if we would have just come back inside this fair value gap. I would have changed my stance. I don't believe anything is gonna happen for the next 10 minutes. I don't believe I'm gonna place a trade. Just due to the trade idea that I already have in my head. I'm not thinking about shorting right now. Let's see. We left a triple top on ES. Let me show you. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I need to do something with my dogs. But the idea is to stay for longs. So we had a shorting opportunity here. I'm back. Oh, relative equal lows over here. So let's see how this wants to play out. I'm a bit under the water because I had to give away one of my foster dogs, and yeah, she doesn't deserve the life she's having. 10 o'clock. We took the low, so right now we are in a 1 hour fair value gap. Meanwhile, we're inside this 15 fair value gap. We're not gonna buy blindly. So this is a 15 fair value gap. We're not gonna buy blindly, but we keep it in mind if price wants to continue higher today. And we started a new 4-hour candle as well. So a lot of things are happening at 10 o'clock. That's why we have extra volatility. In case anyone was wondering why the price macros, what the macros, the hour macros from 10 to 10:15, silver bullet, stuff like this. We just start a lot of candles at the same time. The 4-hour candle, the 1-hour candle. And yeah, you're gonna see a lot of movement. No, I live in Greece. So for me right now it's 5 p.m. Yep. I've been the other day to the beach. The season starts, so we have a lot of tourists. So I'm not really going out as much. The best months for us are May and September. Lower temperatures, but still 13 degrees Celsius and no tourists. Yeah, it's even more difficult for you, Watson, to keep up. For you to be at 10 p.m. In May, yeah, we have 30 degrees. September, the same. Right now it's 35. ACs are blasting and everything. So yeah, as you can see right here, we dipped inside this 1 hour and 50-minute fair value gap. In order for us to continue with the stance that we've been talking about, we need to have a breaker. And I don't see it now. All I see is 971. Yeah, it's very similar temperatures, not much. The main difference, I believe, is just with Serbia, your winters are harsher. Here they're very, very chill. No snow, no nothing, just rain. Yeah, everyone wears bikini. uh, and some people don't wear at all. Oh, so it's good the weather overall. Now, well, I'm sorry, sir. You live in a very cold country, regardless. How is your summer, Watson? Mongolia, if I'm not mistaken, right? Mm-mm-mm. Yep. I was just checking now some details about Mongolia. All I know is a very beautiful country. I've heard uh, people previously talking about it, visiting and stuff. Now the question begs, this should have been a short? Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, I wouldn't wear bikini in Mongolia either. Well, there's nothing much more to trade because I was not inclined into shorting this move. Like, okay, this is a 5 minute fair value gap. What about all the other ones? And what about the fact that we're inside the 1 hour fair value gap? So I don't like the price. I don't like the price. I don't like the fact that I missed this move because I would have shorted here. I left 1 minute before basically. Because it's obvious like they want to reach here. And if they really want to do a cute one this morning, I can go all the way here. I cannot even select it. I think it's a bit too late. I don't, yeah. So yeah, there's nothing much I could do. We're touching 830. 971 is the next target. ES is acting the same, so we cannot short that one. And that's it. I guess if they want this one. Usually this is a breaker, so I don't really trust this move. Because what I'm thinking right now, we touched 830 open. Maybe they just want to have a reversal right now. But yeah, let's wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing we can do there. Fridays are only like this. It's just like a game of cat and mouse. We're dancing too much on that 830 open. Mm-hmm. I wanna wait for this 1 minute candle. I wanna see what it wants to do. I was talking with Watson about it, but I think it's a bit too soon to have Discord. I'm still struggling to post videos weekly, so I know I'm not gonna be able to take care of it at the moment. But if we grow as a community, I'll do that. Well, I didn't say anything. I was watching this fair value gap holding price. But yeah, I was very bullish today, so the fact that we're turning bearish right now, it just makes me very reluctant about pulling the trigger. So thank you, Ivan. I'll keep that in mind. But thank you. Uh, yeah, I guess we're not gonna take advantage of this short. It's Friday as well, so I don't wanna really push buttons. We already had a loss. Um, and I'll be honest, I'll be very surprised for us to take these lows over here. Even though I know I talked about them. It's Friday, but we left relative equal highs over there. It's just consolidations are difficult for me right now. So, hmm. I have to call my cats off. They're fighting so often. Oh boy, yeah, man. Basically, this is a 1 hour fair value gap. Another one. If we go back here, oh yeah. Experience has taught me that this type of fair value gaps are not really profitable on the long run. They are really hit or miss. We took this liquidity so shy. Now we have also a breaker on a very small time frame. Just a lot of things happening right now. ES is in agreement. ES formed an SMT right here. So I'm not gonna be trying to catch knives. And I don't know how much downside we can have in order for me to short this fair value gap. Anything is on the table right now. That's not a fair value gap I want to buy either. The green one. Yes, exactly. Some confirmation. Let's see how this fair value gap is going to react right here. If this fair value gap is gonna hold, I'm gonna buy a retraction into this fair value gap in front of a CB. On ES, it seems to be working, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. And we're touching the A30 open as well, so we have a lot of reasons. And we have relative equal highs here. So let's wait a bit. Touching the mid of that fair value gap. Good. So it's what I thought. Right now we're gonna have a run for price and let's see if it's gonna hold. Oh yeah. If we're gonna continue bearish for the day, I don't think I'm gonna have another trading opportunity. As this might have been the last one for the session, basically this short over here. But yeah. My only trade idea would be we take this low at 65 and then we move higher and we use all this price action as a breaker. Because bear in mind on the 5-minute, this was used as resistance. This is a 15-minute candle. Let's right here 15. Right, so this has been holding the price very well. Meanwhile, you have 1-minute CB. Right, so I got misled by the price action. I wanted to be bullish. And right now, because of that, I cannot switch back for some reason. And I'm being transparent right now. I know this should have been a short because of all the confluences. I just didn't pull the trigger. And yeah, now I'm just going to watch the price do its thing. Yep. Because the next target is 846 most probably. In any end of the day, I would have been chasing the price and this would be a short, but now it's too late for that. If any of you took the trade idea, good for you, but yeah, I just couldn't for some reason. Yeah, as I said, 846 is the target. Yeah, the price is just gonna run from now on. And bear in mind, I don't think much is gonna happen after this move because it's Friday, so don't chase it. This is a trade model and a strategy that I'm using often. It's just today I was a bit off, so that's fine. I'll learn from my mistakes. With practice, you're gonna learn on how to wait for those runners as well. You just need practice. Oh. But at midnight or the new day opening up low, I would have been out. I would not be waiting for 847. Let's see how we react off of this. Any other day of the week, I would have shorted this candle here, but that's not on one of those days. Also, usually these fair value gaps don't hold, so it becomes an inversion one. Let's try to see if this holds. We have relative equal highs over here, but I am very aware of the fact that we're buying inside of CB, so it's not a high probable type of scenario. Like right now, I'm maybe gonna diminish my risk even more. This needs to go up. No retractions. Considering this 5-minute CB. This is taking on too long. This 1-minute candle is gonna come down and it's gonna ruin the party. Yep. Yep. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. It's clearly done by trading day. So I feel very silly that I'm trying the same move and I just got out of my initial position for nothing. So now it's also me because usually I would just hold on to that trade and just let it happen. So mistakes on my part. It's a fair value gap. I would like for this to hold. If it comes back to it, I would like to buy some more. Buy one more. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't hold, well, we all know what that means. We're done for the day and we're gonna have to regroup. Uh, sell one here. So like this. Yeah. And we're out. Yeah, unfortunately. We didn't go for shorts, and we tried a reversal on a Friday that it's unlikely to work. And right now, a short it's a bit too late for me. Ah, it was not luck at all. It was just a bad trading day for me. I ignored all the signs. I didn't want to switch my bias, and I paid for it. The market is gonna make you pay for it every time you're gonna make mistakes. The only issue that I have is that I'm gonna have to trade from now on ES, and I'm not gonna have so much buying power. I can also trade Nasdaq, but only 2 contracts. But yeah, so right now there's really nothing really I can do. Plus, uh, our loss is 169, which is a bit too high, considering we're trading 1 or 2 micros. So I'm gonna have to take a step back and regroup. I would just like for us to get out of this consolidation phase at some point this month, because it's been extremely tough on us. Yeah, this is just extremely difficult price action to read. Good for studying, but very difficult to trade, especially when I'm trying to build a live account with it. Like right now, what am I supposed to short for 40 points? Because I know I have this relatively cool lows here. I'm not really inclined to do that. So it is what it is. This was an inversion 15 minute I had to short. This I wanted to short. I placed my stop limit and everything. I didn't wait. So it has nothing to do with luck. Nothing. And this is a bit too low for us to short. Too low. And also me here, like this is for journaling, is gonna be painful. I buy here, we take the high, I change my mind, I go short, I got stopped out, and then I add here like I was just chasing price like a lunatic. So that's me on an emotional level. I'm extremely unstable these days. On a good day, I'll be adding here. Very, very, very unfortunate. Just a bad day on my part. Exactly. This was for me an indication like at any time, this move would have been a short for me. The only reason why it didn't work out in that way, we let relative equal highs, and that threw me off balance because I was led into believing that they're gonna manipulate the price, they're gonna leave these relative equal highs for us to attack, and also this big week on the 1 hour. So in my mind, I was like, okay, we have enough reason to buy here, but we took this 1 hour candle low. So the moment we turned bearish here, there's no reason for me to buy at all. Zero. But I'll get to know better next time. There's a lot of things we can do differently. But it's Friday already. Price is not coming back here. So this price action is going to be next week's problem. We're done for the day. Just upset on my... We lost $300 since we started this challenge, so that stings a bit. And this is the new day opening gap for today. Would be insane for us to attack 748 right now. Insane. It would take me $60 though, so the risk is too high. Insane. It looks like it. It just took a lot of liquidity here, so it's just a bit scary. But it's that kind of day. If you're short, you're making a lot of money. Yeah, yeah, it's going. Mm, mm, mm. Insane. If this holds, it's insane. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. It was a good Friday. The price action was good. I was just very off. Like, don't blame the market today. The market did amazing. It was so clear, one direction. No, no, no. The market was good today. Even now, providing another opportunity here, which I'm not taking. So, how can you blame the market? You cannot. Mm. Uh-uh. Hmm. So 748 is the next target. I don't think I'm gonna try more because I can cover my losses basically. So that's good enough for me. Put 35, but it's 45. So around there. Once we take 50, I'm moving to break even. Even now, I'll move to break closer. It's a big candle, so let's see 72 being touched now. I just don't like the fact that we left this relative equal highs here again. It's just a lot of volatility involved, a lot of liquidity involved. So let's just see how this move goes. Forty-eight 25, 41. Quick run. I'll be back. Let's see. We're stagnating too much, which is something I don't like. Yeah. By 18. On. Unfortunate. Mm. Mm. Usually you have a change in price or the price is gonna stagnate is Friday. We're having already overlapped candles, 5 minute candles, which is not good. So we might be at the end of our rope here. And I don't want to add because it looks too good to be true. We're down a lot for the day even, so this looks like it wants to act as a fair value gap as well, so yeah, not good. Mm-hmm. I couldn't close my position early. Interesting. But yeah, that's it for the day, boys. Horrible day. But we'll come back next week. Peace.